It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
What's going on? Hey y'all. Ooh, my hair itching. How y'all doing? Get in here. Get the likes up on the video, y'all. I just got back. I came straight to y'all. I just got back because I know I haven't been putting out no content. I came straight to y'all. My apologies for not being here, but y'all know I was turned up lit in New Orleans or whatever, tight tea, whatever the case may be. But I'm back to work, and we about to roll it out. Shout out to everybody in the building. You guys, please get the likes up on the video. Please get the likes up on the video. We got a few things to discuss. Let's see what we got on a docket. Let me say this too. Hold that thought. So we're going to discuss the Caleb Wilson, the SU student. They have an update on his unalivement. Remember I told y'all I heard that they said that the boy got beat. That came up and they say they lied about the location. We're also going to talk about Zoe Saldana delineation speech when she won the Oscars. We're going to talk about that. We may talk about this Bishop calling out Jamal Bryant. We'll see. Rest in peace, Angie Stone. We definitely got to talk about that. Sherri Shepard calls out a lot of the girls on the red carpet, and then Trump versus Zelensky. Okay? We got a few things to discuss. Y'all get in here and get the likes up, bro. Because there's been some things going down. Hold on. It's been some things going down. Now, before we get into it, like I said, like the video. Thank you for the super chat, me. She says, we was about to send the SEAL Team 6 to check on you, LOL. Girl, let me tell y'all about Mardi Gras. First of all, Homeland Security was everywhere. Girl, they had the National Guard. They had the police. They had the sheriff. They had Homeland Security. I'm pretty sure FBI was out there, girl. CIA, girl. All of the capital letter people was out there, girl. It was just like helicopters, the Coast Guard flying around there, all on the river, girl. I said, what they know about that we don't know about. Girl, it was not, listen, I've never felt safer. I will say that. I never felt safer at a Mardi Gras. But they had everybody was out there, girl. Yeah, Ice probably was out there too, because I ain't see none of the Migos. Ain't see no Miho. So I feel like Ice was out there too. Girl, all of the doggone, it was all blacks and whites, girl. No Migos, no nothing. Shout out to the Migos. I just didn't see them. You know what I'm saying? This is a real thing. So yeah, Ice probably was out there too. But let me say this. First of all, this is the first Mardi Gras Black people was able to occupy under the bridge. We haven't been able to do that in a long time. I want to share a little bit of that with you guys. You guys, speaking of, I didn't even do baddies, huh? Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. I might go back and I don't even know if y'all really even want to hear it no more. But we'll see. I have to watch the episode, girl. But just to kind of share in a little bit of what was going on. So just to set this up, let me tell y'all something. So before this celebration became so touristy, this was a celebration that happened under the bridge. Typically, the locals, the Negroes, occupied under the bridge. Check out some of the footage I got. So the Indians came out. I was trying to see Skull and Bones. My friend sent it to me. I went to go see Skull and Bones, but we didn't get to see Skull and Bones. I didn't get to see it. My best friend did. I'm about to log in and see if I could go get it. She ended up being able to go to see Skull and Bones, and it was so much going on. But I want y'all to see this. Hold on. So the Indians came out, y'all. Hold on, I want to show y'all the Skull and Bones too. So in the morning, every morning, these groups come out, Skull and Bones. Yeah, like the Sigma Pi Phi, but you know they steal everything from us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how it go. But anyways, Skull and Bones come out normally. It's to wake up the people, the ancestors for Mardi Gras. Now remember, I told y'all Treme was a place that was predominantly black. No, it was a black area. Now the only people that are in Treme, most of the people are clear. Y'all know how I feel about that. No shade to the clears, but we literally can't have nothing. We literally cannot have anything. Like there's nothing that we can have. And I don't even care if the clears feel a way about it. Here you go. Look, this is what what did I say? Treme, the Treme area. This is where the black people, slaves and all used to gather to do a whole bunch of stuff. Well, the clears came out there and listen, this tradition from as far as I know so far has been going on since from what I know so far. I didn't do the research myself. 1819, I want to say. And of course, here come the clears. Here come the clears. Here comes the clears. I just want to show y'all this before we get the show started, y'all. Get the likes up on the video. But that's what it used to look like. That's what it used to look like, but not anymore. Because the clears have come. They say we're here, we're clear, and get used to it or something like that. That's how I felt. You feel what I'm saying? We're here, we're clear, get used to it, okay? Well, the clears came out. Let me get shoot, what a message is that, child? Girl. Enter the pin to restore your chat. What pin? Let me see. I want to show y'all this. This is very important. Hold on. Girl, I don't even. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, girl, stop. I'm just trying to get something. I'm trying to see something. All right. So here's one of the traditions that we have. I'm gonna click on a bunch of them. Can you guys see this and hear this? Here's one. This is the Skull and Bones. Can y'all see that and hear it? Let me check the chat. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is one of the things that that we would do. It's very cultural amongst us. But the clears came, and according to my best friend, it was a bunch of clears running around doing this. Ooh, I don't know what's going on. All I know is we can't have nothing. Okay. You know how they go. They always do the most. Let me see. Is the sound on here? Look at that one. Look at that one. Look. Can't have nothing. Nothing. Look at him. Look. Mind you, he's singing about Angola prison. Remember, Yes, he's singing Angola. Remember, Angola is older than the actual part of Africa that names Angola. Remember that. Angola, the prison, is older than Angola, Africa. Never forget that. So he's singing about how they will come and pick up black people and bring them down to Angola, up to Angola prison to do more slave labor. Okay. It's a lot going on. Atomic says, is they connected to the skulls in Mexico? I don't know. I need to do more research on it. But I definitely will do some and bring something back to y'all. Okay. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. It's only one. I think I got one more video on here. Look. She got face paint on her phone. All right, hold on. Now, why is this important? Speaking of us not being able to have nothing, okay? So I felt some type of way. Okay? And let me tell you why I felt some type of way. So New Orleans' culture is black. That's just it. It's a black culture. It's an inherently black culture. I know they taught us through propaganda and so-called education and church that a lot of the spiritual things that we used to do are negative, and that's to keep you away from those things. Again, I would have to go and get more information on that stuff, but ultimately they always integrate into our stuff, but we could never integrate into theirs. Not that we want to, because we don't. However, every time you turn around, they over there in our mix, but when they get certain things, they don't want us around there. Now, for instance, the Endymion Parade. The Endymion Parade, one of the larger parades that happens the Saturday before Mardi Gras. That is a all-white, exclusive all-white crew. No blacks. They must have had 50 some odd floats, and I didn't see one black person on any of those floats, okay? Not even affiliated, okay? But when it comes down to Zulu, hold on. Zulu, which is our culture, that is predominantly black and other things, the clears are always integrated. Now, I blame us more than them because we just love having old, clears over there in our mix. Now, I go to the Zulu parade yesterday, and it was so many clear people under this mask. And I didn't too particularly like it. And let me tell you why. Because see, when they have this stuff, they make it so as to we won't even think about coming into it. But they always coming into our stuff. And I was more upset with us because it's just like, at what point do you get to give the energy that they give to you? Why can't you have a situation where it's exclusively black? Oh, I know, because you're going to let them guilt trip you and say, oh, you must be racist. That's why you must be racist. Whole time, they have multiple crews that don't have one black person in them. We don't understand how we're giving our culture away bit by bit by bit. These people are not creators. This is no shade. They're not creators. I can't speak on the ones outside of America. I'm talking about the ones here. Okay? They are not creators. They don't create nothing. All they do is take. And we keep giving. I don't care if that's your friend, that's your brother, baby mama, your sister, baby daddy. I don't care. We giving away our culture, and all they're going to do is just take it on and say, oh, it's ours now. not ours now, and then they're going to rewrite history to say they created it. Hell, I didn't too particular, and this is no shade to the Bahamas people. This is not about y'all in particular. But look at how they diluting the culture. They had the Junkanoo people marching in the parade for Mardi Gras. In was it the Endymion parade? I said, well, now what they doing here? Those are two completely different cultures. Remember, they want us to consolidate so that they can say it's all one, to dilute it. Sketchy Broad said, I don't see color, I see people, period. Cap. That is impossible. That is, and this is not to you, Sketchy Broad. I just want to say this to anybody. When people say that, I know 100% you're disingenuous. The first thing, the way your eyes and your brain works is, in order for your brain to understand what it's looking at, it has to capitulate some things together and say, okay, this is what it is. Meaning, that's just like saying, I don't see a man or a woman, I just see a person. Lies. It's impossible. It's impossible. You definitely see color, like you see a man versus you see a woman, like you see light skin versus dark. It's nothing wrong to notice color. It's nothing wrong to notice color. But when people say that, I know that's the most disingenuous thing you could say. I don't see color. I don't see color. Stop it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You absolutely. I tell you what, if you're walking around colorblind, they see yours. So good luck. But that's not the here nor there. I only pulled that up because I was trying to make a point. Listen to what I'm saying. All of that passive mindset, oh, I don't see color. Oh, it's not that big of a deal. Y'all not, listen, Black people not going to be satisfied until they done took everything and we left with nothing. We already down to almost nothing. And this is the thing. They still going to turn back around and come take any and everything you got. Like that just, we're never going to be satisfied. We are never, ever. We will never be satisfied. It's almost like we want to be in the position that we in sometimes. And it's weird. And this is not the Sketchy Broad. I'm talking about to even the Zulu people. It's the Zulu people for me. This is a very rich, deep culture that you allowing these clears to just come in and integrate so that they can infiltrate. That's what they do. That's literally what they do. But, we all know money talks, bush walks. So here we go. But other than that, I will say we was able to occupy under the bridge, which we haven't been able to do for a long time. Shout out to us for being able to occupy under the bridge. I don't know if y'all know this, but the past few years, they've been making it so where you have to have a permit to go under the bridge. Mind you, this is the same bridge I showed y'all. Remember I told y'all, I said, hey, we didn't even realize why we do that, but we would literally go under the bridge, because that's where we always went. Remember what I told y'all under the bridge looked like before? Check it out. This was a very, very significant place in culture. I'm talking about for generations and generations that Black people will always congregate to these oak trees. This is where we did a lot of spiritual stuff. This is where we did a lot of healing. We did a lot of everything we do. And even to this day, 99% of us don't even know why we still congregate under these trees, which is the bridge now, because they cut them all down. Okay. My best friend told me her grandmother, she had asthma when she grew up, and her grandmother took her to an oak tree and it cured her. I don't know how true it is, but that's what she said. I'm saying all that to say, we finally was able to go back under the bridge. They came in, of course, dismantled. They told everybody to go home. But all in all, other than the disappointment I felt with allowing any and everybody into our stuff, I truly enjoyed Mardi Gras. I encourage any and everybody on here, if you ever get a chance to go to New Orleans, I get it. Bourbon Street is what's put out there. I get it. Okay, but ultimately, there's so much other things that y'all need to go. Y'all need to go over there and check out the Treme area. Check out Treme. Check out a whole bunch of stuff. The graveyards within itself. I know some of y'all might be spooked out about it, but the graveyards within itself. I'm talking about. They got people in there buried 1700s, and they're Black. Not all of them are white. So y'all make sure y'all get into, and that's another thing too. I'm glad you said this before we move on. I'm glad you said this because this brings me to this thing that I saw Tariq Nasheed had reposted, and I wanted to go see what this was about. They are trying to make our culture Caribbean, and it's not. They are trying to dilute these cultures and put them all together in one big old gumbo pot and say that, oh, this is Caribbean inspired, this is Caribbean this, Caribbean that, and it is just absolutely not. It's just not. And I want to make that clear. I know I don't have a huge platform like others, but I do want to say this. Them trying to make us be Caribbean and say, oh, New Orleans is an extension of the Caribbean is cap. It never has been. It never will be. We don't do nothing alike with them people. You know what I'm saying? And there's no shade to the Caribbean. Shout out to the Caribbean. But Black America has its own culture, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the Caribbeans. Okay, I get it. There may be some similarities in certain things. I'm not even shading that. I ain't mad at that. But what we're not gonna do is take rich, deep culture from Black America and try to dilute it into some Caribbean stuff. Because to be completely honest, up until the last 30, 40 years, most Black Americans in New Orleans ain't never even been to the Caribbean. Let's talk about it. Up until my generation, most Black Americans never even been to the Caribbean. And all that, let me kill this too. Oh, they got ties back to the Caribbean. Not one person, listen, not one person in New Orleans has ever had said they had an ancestor, a relative, or anything from any part of the Caribbean. None. So let's really be clear about that. This is Black American culture. Okay, so please, I heard Chopper on an interview talking about, oh, he Haitian and all that. I don't know where Chopper come from. Chopper said, they say he from across the river, Kenner. I don't know where he from. If Chopper got Haitian ancestors, I would sure love to see him. But that would mean that he's second or third generation, because we don't have no ancestors in the Caribbean. None, no parts. Okay, we don't have no ancestors in no part of the Caribbean. I'm telling you now, this is all deep Black American culture. Thank you for saying that. But I saw this post Tariq Nasheed had, and he said, I never met a person with foundational Black American lineage refer to New Orleans as Caribbean, because we don't. Look what somebody says. I'm the descendant of slaves in America, but since I don't hate immigrants, I'm attacked by FBAs and ADOs. I know the true enemy is white supremacy. Now, this is the part that got me. She says, we have major Haitian heritage here. After the revolution, many came here. We are very much Caribbean. I don't know who this young lady is, but she a damn lie. Most of the Caribbeans that came to New Orleans were not the Caribbeans. Most of the Haitians that came to New Orleans were the white Haitians, because they were losing the war. Is this thing on? Mostly whites. Remember, they were French. They had occupied Haiti until Haiti did a revolution, came out, kicked their ass, and kicked them clears up out of there. Most of them came to Louisiana, were clear, not Black. Now, if you have a French clear person in your family, aka Creole, then I can understand you saying, oh, it's Haitian culture. But them clears didn't come here with Haitian culture because they not Haitian. You get it? They didn't come with Haitian culture because they were never Haitian. They weren't there long enough to really soak up too much Haitian culture, no way. So let's really be clear about that. But yeah, we if you got Haitian or some type of Caribbean, you first, second, third generation. Other than that, you're alive. You're alive. But anyway, I just want to say that. But I enjoyed Mardi Gras, y'all. I really, really enjoyed Mardi Gras. A said then Haitian soldiers followed the French to Louisiana and the war continued. Yes, but listen, once the Haitians defeated France, they went back to their land, baby. They definitely did. They went back to their land. Most of them, 99% of them didn't stay. If you know any, but I don't know. I just know for me, being born and raised my whole life, I've never heard nobody say my uncle Haitian or my grandfather Haitian or my great-grand. I've never heard it the whole time. Okay, but it was great. Y'all should have came down. If y'all ever go down to New Orleans, there's so much culture down there. Y'all make sure y'all go pull up on it. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all get the likes up. We about to get in the show. Nikki, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Boo, you had me in the trenches watching Candace. I miss you so much. Oh, I miss you too. I think the last one I started to watch from Candace was she was talking about Harvey Weinstein, but I didn't finish it. I'm gonna have to go back and check it out. She said he innocent, child. I don't know. My thing is, put it in the chat. Did Candace have this innocent stuff for Bill Cosby? I'm just trying to see something. Did Candace have this same energy for Bill Cosby? If not, then yeah, I don't really care about no rich, clear man. You know what I mean? No, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. If not, I don't give a damn about no rich, clear man. Whatever they say he did it. I don't care. Whatever they say he did, I don't care if he's innocent or not. I'm guilty just off the strength. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a lie. That's a lie, Aesop. That's a lie. There was heavy. Remember, there was very, very heavy spirituality, hoodoo, voodoo, all that stuff. When you hear about old voodoo priests, what's her name? Put it in the chat, y'all. As a matter of fact, see, the people who practice spirituality is typically generationally passed down. I don't know if y'all know that. So it'll be like if I do hoodoo, my mama did hoodoo, and her mama did hoodoo, and her mama did hoodoo. Marie LeBeau, yeah, all of them. It's so, Marie LeBeau, so many people. Nah, that didn't come from there. Now, remember, hoodoo, voodoo, all that stuff is not only practiced in America or in Haiti because it's a religion. A lot of people in religion. Yep, it's in Miami too. It's everywhere. It's in Africa. It's in a lot of places. So, yeah, that's a lot. But that's all them trying to take away our culture. You know what I'm saying? And put us all into one big old gumbo pot. But we ain't doing it. We not doing it. Y'all get the likes up on the video. The chocolate bunny, thank you for the super chat. Good afternoon, voodoo dolls and dons. Good afternoon. Y'all get in here and get the likes up. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Viva la Asha. Thank you for the super chat. Miss you, Voo. Hey, dollhouse. Miss you too. I miss y'all. Listen, I hurry up. Got off the plane. We got some breakfast. I had to pack some more clothes. Y'all know I got to fly back out Friday night for my baby senior night, girl. It's a lot. Woo. So I ran straight to the live, girl. Straight to the live. T-Sap, thank you for the super chat. I was lost without you, Auntie Voo. Don't leave us hanging like that no more. I won't. I promise y'all. I brought my computer because I was like, I'm gonna do something. But girl, every minute of the day was occupied. But I'm gonna do better, y'all. I'm gonna do better. Thank y'all for the super chats. Miss Parker, thank you for the super chat. If you do not see my color, you do not see me. Absolutely. That's a good point. That is a very major point. Let me say this. The way you identify a person, even before they speak, is what you see. If you see a person and you don't see color, you really walking around with blindfolds on. Like that's not a good thing to not see color. You don't even understand the beauty of people if you don't see color. You know what I mean? Like for instance, they can have like a beautiful, clear person. You cannot see that. You cannot notice the beauty if you don't see everything about said beauty, skin tone, hair. You know what I mean? Like you have to see color. If not, you're walking around colorblind. But that's a bar. You're right. You're absolutely right. Thank you for the super chat. Aisha, thank you for the super chat. I absolutely love Nola, and the city never owes me nothing. Miss New Orleans, such an ancient, rich history that stands alone. Yes, and there's a spirit in New Orleans too, and I don't mean it in a negative way. When you go down to New Orleans, you could tell like it's so much history there. I felt the same way when I've gone to Savannah. I felt the same way about parts of Macon. I felt it's certain places in America you go, and you just know the ancestors is there or was there. You know what I mean? And New Orleans is one of those places. If y'all ever get a chance, please make sure y'all go check it out. TL, thank you for the super chat. Miss you, I'm going to rodeo this year, but Mardi Gras next year. Please come to town for rodeo. Where at? Where the rodeo at? And what y'all gonna be doing? I always wanted to go to a rodeo. My cousin used to always go. Let me know, TL. I want to go to a rodeo. I got my fan. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? I got my fan girl. Yes. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, I got my boots on the ground. Chipboard02, thank you so much for the super chat. All right, y'all, we got to get into the show. Is it Houston? Ooh, I ain't been to Houston in a while, too. We about to get into the show, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, okay? All right, now, let's start with the obvious. First of all, I want to say rest in peace to our sister, our great sister, Angie Stone. Rest in peace, Angie Stone. Angie Stone, unfortunately passed. Gone too soon. Young, beautiful woman. I used to love Angie Stone's music. I remember my friend in high school used to sing all her songs and say, my sunshine has come and I'm all cried out. But the point I'm making is, let me click on that. I don't want to get a copyright. Hold on. They damn sure copyright me for Pancake on here talking about I gotta move. I didn't even know that was a challenge for doggone Chris Brown. She on that high and she gotta move and all of that. Girl, bye. Anyway, so the good sister Angie Stone unfortunately passed. Right before she passed, she had exposed the music industry. Basically saying that they stole a lot of her publishing. I'm sorry. A lot of her material to which she should have been retiring off of. She did a lengthy live on it and she spoke about it and said that, you know, she had to go confront the label and all this stuff and she was coming to get her money. And just like our good sister who's now the ancestor Left Eye and a bunch of others, Prince and all those people, Michael Jackson, all those people who were going after what they were owed, they all ends up unalived. Now, it was reported that Angie Stone got into a car accident going to a concert, and they say the Sprinter got hit and she was the only one that died. Now, we all know how this goes because Angie has said it herself. She said, after she was exposed, she said, if anything happened to me, y'all know what it is because y'all already know how this industry works. And listen, you be foolish to not understand that them people playing with all type of witchcraft, spirituality, and everything to make it as so nobody else gets hurt except her. If you don't understand how deep this industry can go, then you are very much so lost, okay? When I be talking about sacrificing people and all that stuff, I really be saying that because it's real. If you understand, I wish I had that picture. I wish I had that picture. If you understand the way the industry uses people, right? They use the energy and all that stuff. What did I do with that picture? And people who was on my Educational Friday could tell you, there was a picture where they showed how at the very beginning they were using witchcraft and a whole bunch of stuff to control the populace through music and even control the artists. Okay. I believe, I don't know if it's a fact. However, I believe in everything in me that industry got her up out of here. Mind you, remember, they get paid a pretty penny when you gone on the glory, because they put insurance on you, and on top of the insurance, they also are able to resell your catalog, because now, of course, we all streaming her music, and they make money off of that too. That's what this industry is all about. You know, I wanted to be a singer. I did. And I got burned one time. And I'm the type of person, if I touch the stove one time and it's hot, first of all, I don't like to touch the stove to see if it's hot. But if I just happen to touch it and it's hot, you ain't got to never worry about me no more. And for a long time, I kicked myself in the behind for it because I'm like, man, I really could have did X, Y, and Z. But now that I'm thinking about it, it was the best thing for me because now I know what I know about the industry. I had no business even dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? And going in there, like at all. And I think it's very important that we understand what comes with this stuff. Now, when she came out and exposed this industry, bro, a lot of people were like, "Oh, well, how do we know?" Da, 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 da. Listen, she even said it herself, and she's been in the industry for ages. She has been in the industry for ages. She has said it herself. That it's a lot of dark forces around this stuff. She's literally said it. I want to find this picture, bro. She's literally said that there's a lot of dark forces around this stuff. And I think that we would do ourselves a disservice if we don't take that into account. A lot of people can sit up there and say, "Oh, here you go, conspiracy theory." I'm gonna say this in 2025, if you still thinking things are conspiracy theory, I feel sorry for you. No cap. If you think in 2025 that we still dealing in conspiracy theories, I truly feel sorry for you, because let me tell you something. All that, "Oh, we don't know, that's gone out the window, baby. All the conspiracies are coming true. Every single conspiracy is coming true. So I don't even know what a theory is even about at this point. I truly don't. I truly don't even know what it's about. Because, girl, ain't no theories. It's real. You feel me? Ain't no theories. It's real. I can't find that. I'm gonna check a couple more. And if I can't find it, I'll come back and show y'all. But ultimately, they've been doing this stuff for a long time. With that being said, rest in peace to Angie Stone. My condolences go out to her family, because she gone at this point. My condolences go out to her family. I'm pretty sure that this was a tragic thing that happened. Yeah, I just couldn't imagine losing my mama so tragically. And everybody got up and walked away except her. You know what, Nita? Nita said they put it in the music. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. I went and watched y'all Joce friend. Y'all Joce girl. What the girl name? Joce? Is that her name? She must have performed at the last awards. I don't know which one it was. However, she had the boys on there in a skirt, the girls on there in pants. Not Doja Cat, Doichi. How you say her name? Diochi. This girl right here. She had them people on there, the boys on there in long skirts. Y'all don't see the play? Don't make me go get it now. Don't make me go get it. I'm about to go get it. Don't make me go get it. She performed and had them people on there in skirts and all of that. I said, man, what in the... And I said, see, this why I don't, you know what I mean? This why I don't like... How you spell a girl name? Hold on. Let me see if I can find her. Yeah, she had them on there performing, the men's performing in skirts. Yeah, that's not my cup of tea. That's really not my cup of tea. It's just not my thing. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. And is she a rapper, a singer, or both? I don't know. I can't find it. But y'all know what award show I'm talking about. If y'all fans, y'all know what show I'm talking about. But anyway, it's not for me. It's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me. But with that being said, she rap and sing. Okay. Rest in peace to the sister Angie Stone. My condolences go out to her family. I know they said she was on the way to go do a show. They announced it at this basketball game. Hold on, let me show y'all. They announced it at this basketball game, and the people were like, what? It kind of reminded me of who did they announce? Who did they announce? And they just ended up, I can't remember. But anyway, rest in peace to Angie Stone. I want to move on really quickly. Get the likes up on the video, y'all. Get the likes up, get the likes up, get the likes up. She had done a show the night prior. Yeah, she was on the way to go do. Kobe was another one. Whitney. It's like I'm telling you, them people be energy harvesting. They be energy harvesting. They be. I'm telling you, they need us to get in our fields for certain things, girl. It's ridiculous. Rest in peace to the sister. Rest in peace to the sister. Former Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner passed. I heard who else passed? Was it Roberta Flack? Somebody else just passed. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of energy leaving us, y'all. Y'all be mindful of that. Please be mindful of that. It's just something very weird. It's something very weird going on. Okay. Was it Roberta? Yeah. Rest in peace, Roberta Flack. Then that's another one. It's a lot of I'm telling you, it's a. Now, who is Jerry Butler? He sounds familiar. Rest in peace to everybody who's transitioned. Rest in peace to everybody who's going on the transition. All right, now I want to move on, you guys. Let's move on to Sherri Shepard. So, Sherri Shepard has something to say about the girls being naked on the red carpet, and of course, here comes all of the sluts. Well, you're just hating. You just want clout. Yeah, she was D9. She was definitely she was a Zeta or something like that. She was definitely a D9. Yes, I'm talking about Angie Stone was a D9. Yeah, it was ridiculous. All right. Here comes Sherri Shepard with a little straightening. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Sherri. Now, girl, didn't you drop that baby off? Remember, I told y'all Sherri's husband wanted to have a baby, and Sherri said, I'm not having no baby, but they had already made the eggs, mixed the eggs up. When Sherri left the nigga, she left the baby too. He said, well, what about the baby? Sherri told him, you and that baby could kiss the blackest part of my ass. You know what I'm saying? So, Sherri, I ain't gonna lie. Every time I see you, I be thinking about how you abandoned that child. I get it. It was in the freezer at the time, so you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But Sherri, girl, the man said, but Sherri, what about our child? We have a child, Sherri. We need to raise this child. Sherri said, you and the baby could go to hell. How about that? I said, Sherri, you already shaped like a bobblehead. Why would you leave your child? You know what I mean? Anyways. Let's move on. So Sherri came on here to say that everybody was naked on the red carpet and she didn't lie. Okay? She didn't lie, but here come all of the sluts. Oh, you're just clout chasing. Oh, that's all you care about. All you care about is the clout. You're just jealous because your boobs can't be out. Well, what about when Little Kim did it? Oh, we didn't hear any shame from Little Kim. The lies you tell. When Little Kim came out at the MTV Awards, remember? And she had the little pasty right there. We're going to get into it. You know what I mean? She had the little pasty right there. Or whatever. And remember Diana Ross was like, girl, what you got on? Girl, yes. That was frowned upon like crazy in the 90s when Lil' Kim did that. So I don't want to hear it. But y'all know these girls want excuses to be naked. And then they wonder why. Not all, but a lot of them wonder why they can't find nobody who really care about them. Can I give y'all some auntie advice really quickly? Let me say this. I'm all for us being confident, feeling sexy, you know, put that shit on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I'm above reproach. I ain't never been that naked, but yeah, I done been out there where I had a little something, boom, boom. You know what I mean? But ultimately, when you leave, this is just an auntie moment right quick to my nieces out there. This is just to my nieces. Hear me out. You don't have to believe me, but just hear me out, okay? Listen. Them people, when y'all go out there naked like that, you know what the boys see? I'm gonna talk to y'all like I'm y'all mama. You know what the boys see? An opportunity for this thing to go inside of that thing. That's all they see. And you know, men already slow. No shade to the men. No shade to the men. Men already slow. You know what I'm saying? You know, most of them don't learn how to wipe their ass till they about 13, 14. They still peeing in the bed and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So they brain, it's like the elevator stop at that floor and it never goes up. Okay? So I'll give you an example. Look at Trina, the baddest bitch. Now, the saddest bitch. She out there picking up strays off the corner at the bodegas and all of that to try to find her a man. You see what I'm saying? And Trina is a gorgeous girl. But when all you exude is that's what you all have to offer, that's what you get in return. Now, typically the girls like those girls don't end up with nobody. They end up bad and lonely. Because you're not giving the boy, the man, an opportunity to see anything but that. And this is just me, you know, wooty. You know, there's no shade, no judgment from me. Like I said, I done been places where I done had a little boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. Body positivity, loving thyself and boom, boom. Girl, as a woman, it's not even giving that. It's really giving insecure. Can we at least have some type of couth? Like, every event don't call for nakedness. You get it? Remember, I know back when I was in school, I remember for the prom, this girl had a dress with the back out, and they turned her around. They told her she couldn't come because they gave us a dress code. Hey, if you want to come to the prom, you cannot wear this, you cannot wear that, because it was a level of first of all, procuring the innocence of a young girl, number one. And then number two, it was a level of teaching you to have some sort of self-respect. For instance, church. In church, at one point, you couldn't go up in church with what I be seeing them going to church in. You had to wear a dress. It was a time for that. And that's what we need to get back to, because what's happening is we got the young girls looking up to these girls, and you know what they're going to think, because they're super impressionable. You know what they're going to think? Oh, if I want to get attention, I got to be naked. The more naked, the more attention. And this is the gag. They are going to get attention. They're going to get a lot of attention. But it's never going to be the validation and attention that they don't even realize they're seeking, because it's going to be another dude who trying to, that's it. You know what I mean? So I don't want us to, and we've gotten away from taking advice from the aunties, the older women, you know, in our family. I come from a family where the old women will pull you on the side and say, come here, you. Come here. And pull you by your skirt and say, you're going to catch pneumonia in your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of aunties I have. My aunties, especially my grandma and her sisters, they'll come here. Come here, because you just had that baby. Now you're about to catch pneumonia up your coochie, and we don't know what's going to happen from there. Put some clothes on. You're going to the store, not the beach. You see what I'm saying? We don't have that. We've gotten away from. We got to get back to that. And listen, when aunties tell y'all that, they really not hating. Well, some of them may be, but for the most part, they not hating. They really just trying to show you, girl. And listen, the sexiest girl ain't the naked one. The girl that's getting the most attention ain't the naked one. Okay? We've gone away. We've strayed away. And now we stuck with Megan Thee Stallion being the standard. Megan Thee Stallion. So Sherri Shepard came on here and said something, and the girls went crazy. Sherri, nah, you done left that child, but when you write, I'm going to let you finish talking. But after this, you shut up. Go find the baby. Go be a mama to the baby. But let's see what Sherri has to say.
Fully, you could see everything. Zoe Kravitz graced us with her butt crack. You could see everything. Megan Thee Stallion wore a dark green gown with only matching green pasties to cover up her breasts. And so this is where I have to put my Auntie Sherri wig on. And I say this with all of the love that I have. Ladies, this is not it. And I say this because there are young women, young girls who are looking up to all of you. All of you. And like, you're going to have these young girls, these young ladies emulating you. And you remember when your grandmother would tell you, let them use their imaginations, be a little mysterious. But when they look at these girls, they don't have any secrets. Nobody gets to use imagination or their mind. And I want to say, Megan Thee Stallion, this was fully, you could see everything. I love you. I do. But I'm so upset because God gave you a legitimate gift. You got it. You are amazing with your lyrical rhymes and how smart you are. And I know people, a lot of these celebrities, they say they don't want to be a role model. But here's the thing. It comes with the territory, being a role model. You can't escape it because, Megan, when you said you graduated from college, do you know how many young girls you inspired to go to school also? You didn't ask for that. You didn't ask for that, but they were watching you. And I know people say, well, Lil' Kim did it. But I remember when I saw it, I was like, why is she doing that? Like, she doesn't have to do that because she's so talented. And I know Megan, as an artist, you get a little raunchy. I done heard WAP and Body Yaddy Yaddy. But I also say, and I listen to those songs too, but I also say, to whom much is given, I love you.
Can I say this before I let Sherri finish? She's right. Right now, as we sit here, Meg is known more for twerking than rapping. Any seahorses on here? If any seahorses in the chat, no shade, okay? No, I'm not trying to shade y'all girl up, but this is the facts. Meg is known more for twerking than rapping. This the worst part. Meg is a much better rapper than twerker. Like, it's so much Meg could be doing. But I just seen another video recently. Somebody posted something old for whatever challenge they was doing. And it was just slides of her twerking. Do you know how much she diminishes herself when she does that? Like, I don't understand. I truly don't understand. Again, look at the music, look at the actions. And if I didn't know Megan, I would think she can't rap and she ain't never been down to nobody's school. Because all I see every time I turn around is her shaking her ass. That's it. They diminished this girl's talent, especially when she used to rock the Tina Snow joint. They diminished this girl's talent by having her shake her ass every 5 seconds. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate because Megan is no different from Sexy Red to me. I'm talking about image-wise. I'm not talking about, you know what I mean, rap-wise. Obviously, Sexy Red don't hold a candle to these girls rapping. But I'm saying when I think of Sexy Red, I'm going to tell you the girls who fall in those categories. Sukianna, Sexy Red, Meg, Cardi, Glorilla. She fall in there too, but she more ratchet than twerking, but still, Glorilla fall in there. She kind of hopscotch in and out. You know what I mean? Who else? That group of girls, Ice Spice, that group of girls is the most ratcheted, disgusting part of our image. Nikki too. Nikki just the auntie. Nikki's just the auntie. But when all you do, Lotto, yes, all of those girls. When all you do is that, then there's nothing else. And these girls end up by themselves. For the most part. They end up alone because no man sees value in them. I'm telling you, listen, because it goes both ways. I'm all for body positivity. I'm all for all this other stuff going on, but please listen to me and listen to me good. I'm not even trying to be negative. I really am, but I know a lot of people gonna take it as negative. I don't give a damn, because go ahead on, you'll see. Hindsight is 2020. Them girls end up lonely. Look at Cardi, 3 babies and trying to find a new man with the WAP. With the WAP. But every time I see these girls, all they doing is shaking their ass. Yeah, Angel Reese in there too. Put her in there. Angel Reese go in there too. They got to settle. Trina had to literally settle for the thumb under her shoes just to say she have a husband. Are y'all okay? Like, because that's what's going to happen. Because no man is going to see your value. Their elevator is going to stop right at what they visually see. That's it. That's it. Let me let her finish. Because she's right. She's right.
Much is required. And if you say, well, how do I know that these young girls are looking up to you? Because they look up to me too. And I get more girls coming up to me, young girls saying, Miss Sherri, I want to be a talk show host, or I want my own talk show.
Now, Sherri, is you telling them to take care of their fetuses? Nah. You want to tell them how to be a talk show host, Sherri. Is you telling them if they have a fetus with their husband, they still obligated to take care of the fetus? I'm just trying to see something.
Or I want to be an actress. I want to do what you do. So they are watching. And I'm not trying to shame anybody. I'm just concerned where all this is going. I said it before when I talked about Kanye's wife who went to the Grammys last month and she took off her coat and had nothing on.
And let me say this about Kanye's wife. That man does not like that woman. Kanye, honestly, I think he hates that lady. I think he resents his wife because she looks like the one he really wanted, which is Kim Kardashian. The way he be parading that lady around naked like that, listen to me and listen to me good. You don't even have to have high morals. No husband walking the face of this earth will have their wife out there doing what Kanye got this lady doing. This lady was butt naked on the red carpet. I believe, this is just me, I believe he got her because she resembled the one he really want, but he detests her and despise her because she's not the one that he really want. This man got parading this girl around here butt naked. No husband. I don't give a damn if he laid back. No husband walking the face of the earth who care about their wife would ever do that. I don't care if he a crackhead. I don't care if he an alcoholic. I don't care if he a felon. No husband who care about their spouse would ever do what Kanye West is doing. And I think that he's making her pay for whatever it is he feel like she needs to pay for. I'm all for reparations through embarrassment. You know, I'm all for reparations from any way we could get it. Land, money, embarrassment, clout, however we can get reparations, I'm all for it. Okay. But ultimately, I don't want black women to say, oh, she's just tearing down black women. She's named more than one black woman or one woman other than black woman. You know what I'm saying? So this is a universal thing we talking here, because you know black women love to say, oh, she just want to tear, but then y'all are just tearing down black women. No, sometimes we need some straightening too, me included. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the way he paraded that lady, I say he hate that lady. There's no way you could tell me he like her.
And literally, it wasn't just her cookie jar. We saw cakes and croissants too when she was standing there. But the one thing I would say is she looked very uncomfortable. At the end of the day, if you look at his wife, she looked, Bianca Cinciori or something like that. She looked really uncomfortable to be, because you're standing in front of a bunch of men who are watching it. And this is what I said, we have to think of it, much is required.
Not just men, strangers. Maybe I'm different. But just the fact that these is men and they strangers and everybody's just standing there looking and snapping pictures. I know that lady felt some way.
Our future. And all y'all who are sitting out there, these young girls that are emulating you, they don't have security around them. So they're emulating you and they go to these parties and something tragic could happen. These are our future, these young women and these young men. I'm going to get off my soapbox. I love all of y'all, but Auntie Sherri has spoken.
We already know how that ended up. Like, for why? You know what's worse? Meg is a beautiful girl. Meg is a beautiful girl. But when she dressed like that, you don't even see her face. Because I know as a woman, all I'm fixated on is the boobs. All I'm fixated on is the boobs. Oh, I want to add this too. Because somebody said, oh, the celebrity shouldn't be raising your kids. I agree. I absolutely agree. But let me say this too. To say that celebrities don't have influence over your kids, you're foolish. You're foolish. And kids, even the ones who you think are doing right, have a way of being able to sneak and do things. Okay? Don't ever get it twisted and think that all you have to do is parent your kids, especially in an age of social media. If you think all you have to do is parent your kids and everything's going to be fine, you a new age fool. You a new age fool. Unless you plan on living off the grid with your kid, yeah, they're going to be influenced by some of these celebrities. You know what I mean? And Sherri said it too. Too much is given, much is required. I maybe it's different because we only had one little Kim. We didn't have a whole industry full of them. Girl, what is this? See what I'm saying? Like, are y'all not seeing this? Who the hell is Julia Fox? She looked like she on that Shiz Naive. Name sound familiar. This the one, what's his name used to be with? It's unfortunate, you guys. It's really unfortunate. I thought they was gonna have Lil Kim on here. But Sherri was right, y'all. When she right, she right. If she deadbeat or not. Deadbeat and all. When she right, she right. Yeah, y'all take care of y'all kids, bro. Take care of y'all kids. It's rough out here in these streets. And then let me say this too. Don't get it twisted. Do not ever get this twisted. Even if your child don't succumb to that peer pressure or even go under that influence, listen, they're going to have some little boys. Not that it's right, but they're going to have some little boys who are going to think that they should have access to your child's body or to these women's body because they're desensitized to even things of that nature because all they see is ass and titties, ass and titties, ass and titties. There are going to be some young men or some little boys who think that they should have access to those things. Okay? That's very dangerous. That is a very dangerous thing. Very, very dangerous. Because everybody not parenting their kids. You know what I'm saying? So please be mindful of that. Even if your daughter don't fall under the influence, be mindful that some of these little boys could fall under this influence as well. Because the little boys are watching too. Okay. But anyway, y'all, keep your head on the swivel. Like I said, wear what you want, but just be mindful of the things that you could, you can run into. Now, let's move on. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Let me read a couple more super chats. Get the likes up on the video. Carol Foster, thank you for the super chat. We missed you in this office, girl. I'm glad you ate back. You came back. Yeah, I understand that my ancestors are from South Carolina. I get the feeling every time. The ancestors always call you home. I keep telling y'all that. The ancestors will always call you home. So yes, if you feel a connection or a sense of that, it could be your ancestors. If you feel it, it's there. Trust me. Don't not pay attention to that at all. Lit Tea Talks, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you, Lit Tea Talks. Thank you. Aisha, thank you for the super chat. They took Angie out. They tried to poison her too. Disgusting. She was coming from a Mardi Gras ball in Alabama. I talked about that on this channel. Get me up here. Remember I talked about that on this channel? What did I tell y'all? Remember Angie had said that she had a procedure and then all of a sudden she came back. And she found out she had some type of blood infection that she got from the procedure. And I was like, what is they trying to do? Like, what? We talked about it on this channel. And I said, they trying to take Angie up out of here. Because she almost died that time. But they had ended up finding a blood infection in time and it was able to save her. They've been trying to get her up out of here. They said, "Oh, was it sepsis?" Yeah, thank you, Lyric. It was something. Yeah, girl, I'm gonna have to do a video on Angie. Yes, I am, because they tried to get her up out of here. Believe that. Yeah, from a dirty needle. So what happened to the people who don't understand what happened? Let me tell y'all what happened. So Angie Stone had a procedure. I don't know if it was for her leg. It was something not as crazy as what happened. In the procedure, they sent her home. Angie, for some odd reason, fell ill. They said, I think she said, no, she passed out in the bathroom. She passed out in the bathroom. They rushed her to the hospital. She didn't remember nothing. Turns out Angie had sepsis. Whatever procedure they did, they were using either unclean needles or faulty equipment, whatever it was, gave her this horrible blood infection that literally was taking her out. Okay. But they ended up saving her, and I went live and I spoke about it, and I told y'all, I said, I feel like they're trying to take Angie up out of here. I said, because how the hell she go for a minor surgery and come out with goddamn sepsis? You know what I mean? So yeah, this ain't the first time this happened to Angie, with them trying, what I believe of them trying to take her up out of here. Not at all. Thank you for reminding me of that, Aisha, because you're right. You're absolutely right. Sassy Brown, thank you for the super chat. She was also part of the D9. Rest in peace, Angie Queen. Yes, she was a Zeta. I want to say, I think it's the Zeta. You know, the ones with the wrinkle jackets. I think she was one of them. Shout out to the Zetas, though. We're going to get on y'all later on. Hold on. Felicia Renee, thank you for the super chat. Glad you're back, sis. I was lost in these YouTube streets, tapping my fingers and viewing blogs I didn't even know exist. I've been like that. But I'm good. I'm back, baby. I'm back, black too, but I'm back. And better than ever. We about to get into it, girl. Thank you for the super chat, Felicia. 7, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Voodoo, my love. What is going on with these near airplane collisions? If I was anxious before, it done went up now. I'm scared to fly. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared too. And then I got on a Spirit flight, putting my trust in Spirit. Girl, we got up on that doggone thing to get off the runway the way that turbulence had me. I said, Lord, if I gotta go, I want to go like that boy. What's his name that was on that movie? La 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 ba ba la bum bum. They say by the time he got up there, it was too late. It was too soon. He ain't feel nothing or something like that. The Richie boy. We all know Richie Valentine. You know what I'm saying? Girl, Spirit had me in the air like somebody put me in a basket and shook me up. Richie Valens, that's his name. I said, Lord, if I gotta go, send me out like Richie. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do. I just take it. I just cut the lights off on me. Just cut the lights, Lord. Cut my TV off and leave it like that. I don't even want to have to think. You know, just flip the switch. I'm out. You know what I mean? If y'all remember that movie, girl, that was scary. I was like, I'm never gonna fly. I'm never gonna fly. Girl, if you ain't never seen la la ba 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 la bum bum, if you ain't never see that, go see that movie, girl. That man was scared. He was like, I don't want to get on the plane. And they put that man on the plane and down went Frasier. Girl, it was a time. It was a time. Yeah, y'all had to be there. See, you know, I know them old movies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all get the likes up on the video. Angela Davis, Lord. Angela Jefferson, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Get the likes up. Tina Sanders, thank you for the super chat. Lovecraft Country told the story of how they harvest our energy. Yes, and I'm gonna watch that again. I'm gonna watch that series again. I think this will be my 4th time. I love going back and watch that series. I'm definitely gonna do that. Thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry. Thank you for being a member, Divine Empress, for 3 months. The elders will tell you, close your legs, sit up. Girls don't spit and all that good stuff. Who you telling? Who you telling? My mama detests spitting. Ooh, spitting. Ooh, my mama be done popped us in our mouth. Ooh, especially a woman. A girl, a female do not spit. But yes, close your legs, sit up. Yeah, they don't do that no more. Now it's a free fall. Meek Mills, thank you for the super chat. There's no balance. We had Lil Kim Foxy, Adina Howard, but also had Jill Scott, Stone, Erykah Badu, and India Arie. Facts. See, we had the girls that was like incense while the other ones was over there talking about getting popped. You feel me? So we can go over here and go, hot damn hole, here we go again. And then we can go over there and say, Well, maybe we could see a movie, or maybe we could see a play on Saturday. Or maybe we could roll a tree and feel the breeze, or listen to a symphony, or maybe chill and just breathe. Or maybe we had both. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just one. Yeah, now it's just one. And it's bad. It's bad. Because the girls, yeah, I am not my hair. I am not the skin. I am not your expectation. No. Oh, what's the other one? What's the other one? When she talk about the skin, when she talk about the black boys. Brown skin. Rub against my brown skin. I can't tell where yours begin. I can't tell where mine end. That was when we liked to be black. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when we loved being black? Mm-hmm. That was before the wigs. Remember that? Put a one in the chat if you was there. Girl, that was before you would even think about putting on a wig, girl. If your hair was short, it was short. It was what it was. Okay? If your hair was short and it was falsy, pick it out and let's go. That was the time to be alive, okay? If you had a cookie bush, put some Earl Sheen on it, pick it out. We got to get down to the club, okay? If I got time, I'll get my small flat iron and my 1 inch, and I might be able to give you a little bob or something. But right now, we ain't got time. Pick it out, put some grease in it. We got to get down to the club, okay? That was the time. You had to be there. You had to be there. That was before a wig. A wig. You'll be like, girl, that's your grandma wig? Why you got on a wig? Mm-hmm. That was the time. Y'all had to be there, girl. That was the best time. I ain't gonna lie. Miss Kitty Cat Queenie, thank you for the super chat. Boo, LB Shore shared a personal text between them on IG, and she talked about being on dialysis. Wow. And needed a kidney transplant. And she, you know what? It's funny you say that because she did kind of look like as if she was kind of depleted in her face. She did. Like she was drained. And I don't mean like as far as her being tired. I mean talking about like her skin and all that stuff. Thank you for the super chat. Divine Empress, thank you for the super chat. Boo, people disrespecting the mods. Please show respect. What is going on? Please listen. This is my first day back. Come on now. This is my first day back, y'all. Respect the mods. It's a mutual thing. Mods respect the people. People respect the mods. Thank you for the super chat. Nika is here. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Markeisha Williams, thank you for the super chat. I miss you, boo. Welcome back. Yes, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Y'all remember that was back when you used to wrap your hair? Y'all remember putting wrap in your hair? Little to no makeup. Little to no makeup. Yes, I wore sock buns and banana clips. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You think I didn't when I did? Girl, my friend told me how to make that damn sock bun, girl. You couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing. Girl, please. Please. Yes, indeed. All right, now I want to move on to Zoe Saldana really quickly. So Zoe Saldana won an award, an Oscar award, and she says that she's the first. What's the girl is? Dominican. She the first Dominican to win her award. And they say, I didn't say it, but they say the Mexicans felt some type of way. Now, this what happened. She played, I guess, a Mexican in the show or in the movie or whatever she won her Oscar for. And she came out and did her speech and she says, hey guys, I just want y'all to know that I am the first Dominican to win my award. And I'm so happy I won. And I want to be the first of many because there will be many more to come. She says, I know black. She says, but ultimately, she wants everybody to know that the Dominicans is up next. Now, ain't but like 100 of them anyway, right? How many Dominicans we got? Ain't but like 100 of them, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 150, 300, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, the Mexicans, the mijos is mad. They felt like she perpetuated stereotypes as far as, the Mexican culture, and she shouldn't have played the girl. Let me tell you why the Mexicans are really mad. Y'all want to know a secret? First of all, I'm gonna break this into sections. The Mexicans is mad because, number one, Zoe Saldana playing the Mexican really gives you who the true Mexicans are, because the ones that you see are not. They $5 footlongs, taco edition. Okay. Yes. The Mexicans that you see today, okay, are $5 footlongs, empanada edition. Okay. The true Mexican has skin color like me, like Zoe Saldana, like all of that stuff. Okay. So the real Mexicans are probably happy, but the fake ones is around there acting all foolish. Okay. And at the end of the day, they are being exposed for not being the real Mexicans, because they abuelas, they abuelitas, whatever the hell that's black, they like to keep them on in the bike. Okay. At the end of the day, I believe that they really mad because whatever stereotypes, I don't know what the movie was about. I ain't seen the movie. Okay. But at the end of the day, I hope the movie exposed how to clear Mexicos, the Migos be treating the Negro Migos. Let's start there. I didn't see the movie. I don't know what the movie about. Okay. I don't know nothing about it. But I hope that that's what's happening in this movie. Now, to move the needle a little bit further, Zoe Saldana, as soon as she got up there and said, gave her speech, she said she the first Dominican, and she no black. Listen, I ain't mad at it. My thing is, where's the energy when Black Americans say that we delineating? Where's the energy for Zoe when she delineates? Okay, that's what this is a real question. How come Zoe get to say I'm Dominican, but whenever we say nope, we Black Americans, or we FBA, or we ADOS, or whatever the case may be, it's y'all trying to be divisive. Oh, you're divisive. You guys are so divisive. Why are you trying to be so divisive? We're all one big Negro. You're so divisive, bro. Like you're just trying to be negative to us. No. She could be Dominican. I ain't even mad at that. I think that should be brought out more. But my thing is, don't be mad when we delineate. But you know why they mad? Because without us, the whole world is nothing. Period. We are the Black and brown community. Shut up. Who you talking to, KK? Let me leave that up there. I'm gonna let you clarify that before I respond. Well, no, I'm gonna respond regardless. But KK said we are the Black and brown community. Shut up. Ain't no Black and brown community. I don't know if you noticed, but if you didn't know, I'm gonna tell you right now. There's no such thing as a Black and brown community. Okay, none. It doesn't exist. It never existed, and it don't exist right now. Okay. Yeah. That's not. We're not doing that. We don't have no Black and brown community. We don't have that. That doesn't exist. Okay, she said she agreeing. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So, all right. So, boom. So, Zoe says she Dominican. The Mexicans is freaking out. Girl, bye. But at the end of the day, this is the only bone I had to pick with the Zoes of the world. See, and this is not all Zoe's fault. Hollywood plays a big part in this. All your leaders are played by people who are not of the culture. Okay? Every single one of them. For them to put this prosthetic nose on this lady to play Nina Simone, all of the talented Black American actresses they could have went got. Oh yeah, blackface too, I forgot. They found Zoe Saldana to play Nina Simone. I want to tell the mijos, oh well, tough titty said the kitty, but the milk was dry. Okay. If y'all feel like she was playing somebody that y'all believe to be lighter skinned, that she ain't Mexican and all of that, and welcome to the party. You're late. We've been screaming and hollering about this since the beginning of time. They always getting a tether to play not Malcolm X, him too though, Martin Luther King. They stay getting somebody who ain't FBA to play Mike. Every single one of our heroes, they go and get somebody else. So now it's y'all turn. First of all, y'all to the Spaniards, to the clear Hispanics, y'all don't get a say. Because y'all over there appropriating the real Mexicans culture as we speak. So you don't get to say. You don't get to say. You shut up. How about that? Yeah, y'all shut up. Go back to Europe and find out what y'all was doing over there before y'all came and unalived and colonized a lot of those black Mexicans that were there. Okay? So y'all don't get to say nothing. Y'all shut up. Oh, yes, the jig is up. The $5 foot loans. American and Mexico, the $5 foot loans all over the world. Your time is up. We already know now. We already hip to the game, baby. See, 10 years ago, you would have got us. Okay. But not these days. We know y'all are imposters playing as somebody you're really not. Okay. So take your lick and go find the real black Mexicans and let them come say how they feel about the movie. Okay? Go get the real. I don't want to talk to y'all. Y'all are just the representative. Go get the real Mexicans. Y'all know the ones I'm talking about, the ones who look like me. Go get the real Mexicans. Bring them to the front of the congregation, and then we'll hear them out of how they feel. Because maybe they might feel some stuff was right. Maybe they might feel some stuff was wrong. I want to hear from them people. I don't want to hear from y'all. Y'all shut up. No, this is not true. Malcolm X's mother and father is not from the Virgin Islands. Malcolm X's father is Black American, and Malcolm X's mother is mixed of a Virgin Island and something else I can't remember. But no, both of his parents are not from the Caribbean. And this is another thing too. And I'm not saying you doing this, so let me take your comment down. I'm not saying you doing this, so let me take your comment down. To all of the people who love talking about, oh well, this person was great for Black America, but they come from here, they come from there. Can I say, you know how I know y'all know it's cap and we all know it's cap too? Because y'all ain't breeding them type of people. This is no shade, but y'all are not breeding these type of people. Like, by and large. Not even a collective. Not even like a portion. Y'all not breeding these people. Now, the people who come over to America, a lot of them pick up on Black America and the thing that they do, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Yeah, it's Louis Farrakhan who's the one who got the parents from the Virgin Islands or somewhere. I know he's fully Caribbean, Louis Farrakhan. Louis Farrakhan is fully Caribbean. Yes. And ran the damn nation into the ground. We were just talking about that on Educational Friday. All right, let's move on. Zoe Saldana, shut your ass up, bitch. Because I don't even know why. Oh, yeah, because stop playing Black American roles then. Since you want to be the first Dominican, playing a Dominican movie. But you know we're not going to do that. Because we don't give a damn about no Dominicans and you don't need them. Oh, for you. Let's move on. Now, you guys, I want to get to Southern University. Do I want to do that one first? No, let's get Trump versus Zelensky, girl. Let's get Trump versus Zelensky, the president. Girl, why did Trump and JD Vance go off on that man like that? They was wrong for that. They was wrong for that. So, but I understand both sides. So this is what's going on. I know I'm late with this story, but I want to talk about what happened on here. So Trump and Vance meets up with President Zelensky of Ukraine. Now, a lot of y'all know or don't know this, But Ukraine is at war with Russia. Ukraine is a very small place. In my opinion, it's all for land. And basically, Russia was about to ragtag that ass. You know what I'm saying? But the America stepped in and gave them aid. They gave them money. They gave them equipment. They gave them all types of stuff. Okay. Now, I'm gonna see this side. I'm gonna see this objectively from both sides. Zelensky feel like, listen, we done came to the table for years and years, and we made these peace treaties, right? We come to the table, and I shake hands, Putin shake hands, and we say, all right, we're not gonna fight. And then as soon as we leave the table and America go back home, Putin be coming over here killing us and still trying to take our land and fighting us. Okay. So at the end of the day, Zelensky feel like America, Trump, no shade, but y'all keep talking about ceasefires and peace, but this fool keep double back, coming back and doing us dirty. Like, is anybody gonna step in and say anything about this? Okay. This is what Zelensky was saying. I totally understand, because if I was Zelensky, I would feel like ain't no such thing as a ceasefire and a peace, because he gonna keep coming back and y'all gonna let him. Y'all gonna keep coming to the table talking about ceasefire and we want peace, and then at the end of the day, he gonna come back and y'all just gonna stand back and be like, psh. And he's right. Don't come to me. It's no different from if me, I'll just put anybody, I'll grab somebody, I'll put you up, Melanated Drip. She says Trump sold this country to Elon. I believe that. It's no different from if me and Melanated Drip have a fight. And Melanated Drip live down the street. Every time I turn around, Melanated Drip come to my house and beat me up and fight me, beat up my churn and all of that, right? Then let's just say, I'm just pulling up somebody. A bitch that winning is the person who could keep us apart. A bitch that winning is nonpartisan or she's not nonpartisan. She's not on either our side, but a bitch that winning gonna be like, listen, Melanated Drip, you stay over there. Voodoo, you stay over there. We're gonna make an agreement. We're gonna put it down on paper, and y'all not gonna keep fighting because this is costing us all a lot. Okay. And then Melanated Drip be like, I bet. And then I be like, I bet. But then every time a bitch they win and go back home, Melanated Drip back in front of my door calling me outside to fight me, and she keep knocking my churn down and beating everybody in my family up. Okay? As Voodoo, I'm saying, all right now, a bitch they winning, girl. I don't even want to come to the table no more at this point, because we done did this shit 3 times, and every time Melanated Drip keep coming back to my house. This is not cool. I understand how Zelensky feels. I understand how Trump feel. Trump feel like, first of all, the beef between y'all niggas. A bitch they winning like, girl, look, I'm doing what I could do. At the end of the day, I don't have to do none of this. I can really step out of it and really just let her come take your whole house, bitch. You feel what I'm saying? I could really step. Now, I'm helping you. I gave you a couple blickies, told you how to use them. You in the churn. It is what it is. Now, I'm trying to save you a little bit. Okay, but at the end of the day, girl, I don't have to do none of what I'm doing. So beggars can't be choosy. You're not about to come over here and tell me what I need to be doing, because, girl, like, no. So I understand Trump's side. Now, some people say Trump is allies with Putin, they friends and all that. I don't know. He probably is. He probably is. I don't put nothing past none of these clears. Okay, I don't put nothing past and read none of these clears. Okay, but at the end of the day, Zelensky is between a rock and a hard place right now. Now, Trump saying, listen, I'm going to help you, but I'm going to have to get something out the deal. Yeah, we're not going to just be, running around here, come and get my help. You're going to have to pay me, and you're broke, and you ain't got no money. And they about to take all your land. So what you want to do? So Zelensky, he was frustrated. I don't think nobody's 100% wrong in this situation. I don't think nobody's 100% wrong, but I understand Trump saying, nigga, be humble and thank me and shut the F up And I understand Zelensky saying, yeah, but you saying we doing this ceasefire and this peace shit, but ain't nobody at peace. And the fires ain't ceased. So let's get into a little bit of the back and forth. Now, JD Vance, he's a young dude. I don't know where he came from. Well, I really don't know where he came from, but JD Vance is very aggressive as well. He gonna be saying you need to be thinking America, and he's right, but it's just the way that it was handled. I was just like, let's get into it a little bit.
In the Oval Office.
For them. Well, if I didn't align myself with both of them, you'd never have a deal. You want me to say really terrible things about Putin and then say, hi, Vladimir, how are we doing on the deal? It doesn't work that way. I'm not aligned with Putin. I'm not aligned with anybody. I'm aligned with the United States of America. And for the good of the world, I'm aligned.
Trump said, don't put me in the middle of that shit. That's between y'all. I ain't got no beef with him. I ain't got no beef with you. That's between y'all.
With the world. And I want to get this thing over with. You see the hatred he's got for Putin. It's very tough for me to make a deal with that kind of.
I don't blame him for having hatred for Putin if he coming in there killing his people.
He's got tremendous hatred. And I understand that. But I can tell you the other side isn't exactly in love with, him either. So it's not a question of alignment. I'm aligned with the world. I want to get the thing set. I'm aligned with Europe. I want to see if we can get this thing done. You want me to be tough? I could be tougher than any human being you've ever seen. I'd be so tough, but you're never going to get a deal that way. So that's the way it goes. All right, one more question.
I want to respond to this. So look, for 4 years in the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace and the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. Can
I say, this is the first time I seen a vice president, shout out dude. This is the first time I seen a vice president say, hold on, before we move on, let me say what I got to say. You feel that? It's kind of gangster. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of gangster. Vance was like, man, hold on. Before y'all move on, I got something I won't see. You feel what I'm saying? Because this nigga over here tripping. You feel me? Yeah, I liked it. I ain't gonna lie, I liked it. And I felt like, Zelensky was getting the short end of the stick. But I liked it. I ain't never seen no president say, hold on, man. Fuck all that. You feel what I'm saying? I liked it, that little point.
We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the president of the United States' words mattered more than the president of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
Can I ask you?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So he occupied our parts, big parts of Ukraine, part of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014. So during a lot of years, so I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time.
Hands, y'all peeping them hands, huh? Zelensky too. Listen, the world is a stage. The world is a stage, but if y'all notice them hands, all three of them in on it. Notice them hands.
Was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what the contact
2015.
2014.
2014 and 2014.
2014.
Yeah. So
I was not here.
Yeah, but
that's exactly right.
Yes, but during 2014 till 2022, the situation the same. The people have been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversation, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president. In 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Ceasefire. All of them told me that he will never go. We signed him with gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about?
I agree with him. Listen, if you're going to be the head of negotiation, if you're going to be the person to go between the liaison between these people, you got to hold both sides accountable. If Putin is signing all these ceasefires, talking about he's going to release prisoners and all of that, and then walking away and not doing so, then unfortunately, America needs to hold his feet to the fire. That's not cool. Now, again, America isn't obligated. Let's really be clear. But I understand what he's saying. Like, we keep coming to the table signing these damn papers, and this nigga walking away doing whatever it is he want to do. Like, no. Don't tell me no diplomacy, because y'all letting this fool run amok. I get that. He's not wrong on that.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Count one.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all,
y'all do know this is a hand signal too, right here, right? Everybody in the room either doing this or this. Y'all do know this one of the hand signals. Am I showing y'all? This right here. Put a one in the chat if you knew that. It's this, Keely, this, and that thumb over the thumb. That's one of the signals too. Every single person in that room doing it. Every single person in the room doing it.
During the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that. Remember this. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. Yeah, you're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's backed you far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once? This entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said thank you? You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you can...
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country's in big trouble.
Can I
answer? Wait a minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
you haven't been
in this
alone.
cabinet.
You haven't been alone.
In this cabinet.
We gave you, through this stupid president, $350 billion. We gave you military equipment, and you men are brave, but they had to use our military.
What about
if you didn't have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days. I heard it from Putin. In 3 days. This is something
maybe
new.
Less.
In 2 weeks.
That fool said this war would have, if you didn't have our money, this war would have been over in 2 weeks. My boy Zelensky said, shit, 3 days, 2-3 days. Nigga said, shit, 2 weeks, shit. That nigga Putin told me about 2-3 days, 48 to 72 hours. We'd have been up out of there. This is not funny, but I'm just saying this is clear on clear crime. So I don't have no stock in this. You know what I'm saying? This is clear on clear crime. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just commentating. But that nigga said, yeah, shit, about 3 days to 2 weeks. Shit. That nigga hit me up and was like, you lucky to give me what you got, nigga. I'm taking it easy. You feel me? And nigga, I could have just wiped the whole shit out. Everybody. One, you know what I mean? Right. Nigga said 2 weeks. Shit, I didn't shed. I didn't shed. 2 weeks, I didn't shed. Y'all, this is clear on clear crime. This ain't got nothing to do with Negroes. Let's sit back, put our feet up, and watch the show, okay? Don't get your feelings caught up on this clear on clear crime. Y'all mind you niggas mind your business, niggas.
Weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I tell you.
Just say thank you.
I said a lot of
Except that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards.
Thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I want this. Look, if you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
With guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me. That wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden, who was not a smart person. That was with Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Mr. Vice President. Sorry, here.
Did this nigga say Obama gave you sheets? Like the ones that go on the bed? Nah, Barry B, what was they supposed to do with sheets? Barry B, is he on here? What was them people supposed to do with some damn sheets? Nah. What? Sheets? The fitted kind? Girl, what is going on? Barry B, you wrong for that. Matter of fact, they should have turned the wall on America. Yo, I guess Barry said, hey, hide under the sheets. They not going to see. Look, if y'all see Putin them, take these sheets. Hide under the sheets. If you hide under the sheets, they not going to see you. They just going to go about their business. They going, you know what I'm saying? Just hide under the sheets. Girl, yeah. Anyways, so this was the still shot. Trump ended up kicking Zelensky up out of there immediately afterwards. They say they had a meal cooked. They say Paul Zelensky left with his stomach growling. They say he was hungry. They had the good silverware out for Zelensky. They say, but Trump told them to get up out of there. But they did say that the workers got to eat. Now, I know it's probably like the big house and it's mostly Negroes probably working back there in the kitchen. Y'all know how it be at the big house. So shout out to the Negroes who got their first taste of succulent steak from the Himalayas. Because, you know, that's how they eat around there. They say they let the people down there eat who worked there. They ate good that night. I know they were so happy they got into it. They had 5-6 courses. They ate off the good silverware. Shout out to the black people that was in the White House that worked like a slave to make sure that these clears can eat. Y'all finally got you finally got your meal, fat. You finally got your meal and you deserve it. You deserve it. Now, let me also say this. Zelensky, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Trump said it. He said, you don't hold no cards. In other words, beggars can't be choosers or something like that. I don't know. But he came back after they kicked him out and he said he was sorry. He said he appreciated America. He said, I was just playing. I know y'all thought we were serious, but I was just playing. I was just trying to see what y'all was gonna say. Lord, please don't back out on me. You know what I'm saying? If you can, please stay around. If you can. That's what he said. And then here come, let me get her on here. And y'all know how I feel about this person. Here she come. Get her on here. Because I was like, girl, I know you ain't lying to me. You got to be lying. You got to be lying. You got to be lying. Get her on here. Where's she at? I just seen her tweet too. Hold on. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Trump came back and said, yeah, we had a meeting. It was cool. I kicked his ass up out of there. But at the end of the day, that nigga better come correct next time or whatever the case may be. Like I said, black people, y'all stay out of this. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Mind your black business. Please, black people, mind your black ass business. Don't get your panties all in a bunch. Here come Jasmine. Here come Jasmine channeling old Maxine Water spirits. Here come Jasmine channeling old Maxine Water spirits talking about show me your ID because she hate bullies or something like that. Get her on here.
Look them in the eye. Come on, hold your face up. Look at him. Let him see you. This is him. Look at it. What's your name? Tell us your name. Give me that ID again.
Showed you the ID. I showed it to you.
So what?
I showed you the ID.
You do what?
I showed you the ID.
Could you let me see the ID again? Huh?
No.
No? Will someone else ask him for the ID? Will you ask him for it? He won't let me see it again. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. They didn't see it.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. There should have been respect in that White House. And I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it, and I should have saw it because I didn't say it. Here comes Jasmine, windmilling with her wig down. Get Jasmine on here. Look what Jasmine said. It's been a long day, but in short, bullies ain't shit. I don't care what the title you hold. It says this isn't some long gone reality TV show or failed casino. This is war. How dare a draft dodging dumb dupe humiliate an ally and berate an actual brave man who has actually been on a battlefield for his people. It says, let me say this to the world. I'm sorry that the bright light America used to be is dimming. I've noticed here that Jasmine loves helping up for everybody except Americans. Jasmine has had a track record of helping up for every single person except Americans. And I don't care if you're a Democrat or if you're a Republican. But this bitch needs to be tried under treason. I don't know if this is the puppeteering that they doing. Jasmine is on everybody's side except Americans. I don't care if it comes down to immigration. I don't care if it comes down to war. I don't care what it is. If it's them versus, it's almost like we all related. And then here comes somebody outside the family. And Jasmine is the cousin who gonna always have the person outside the family back. This bitch needs to be tried under treason. Like, shut up. And then how dare you call anybody a bully when you verbally abuse people every doggone meeting you in? Every meeting Jasmine is in, she's verbally abusing people. I know some black women think that that's cute. I never thought it was cute. It just perpetuates the stereotypes that us as black women like to run away from. But ultimately, Jasmine, you mind your business. Mind your business, girl. You are the last person to call anybody a bully. It's like the pot calling the kettle. You don't get to do that. Mind your business, Jasmine. crotch it. Okay? Please. And again, anybody on here try this hoe up under treason, please. I see her caping for everybody except niggas. I ain't gonna hold you. I've never seen her cape for black people. Like specifically for black people. It's everybody else except us. I don't know. Something about her, something in the milk ain't clean. Neither here nor there. Girl, black people, watch the show. Y'all know how when you go on for New Year's Eve and you watch the people put on fireworks and you just sit back and go like this? That's what I need all black people to do. Sit back, get your popcorn and watch the show. Don't get all entangled up in them people stuff. Do not get all entangled up in them people stuff. That's between one clear man to another one. We ain't got nothing to do with that, okay? Now let's move on. I want to get to first of all, who is this? They say he a Houston rapper. Him and his child got killed. OMG. Let me get him on here. What's the boy name? Oh, I heard this in my heart immediately. I was like, oh my God. Let me get the boy up here. Him and his daughter got killed behind some foolishness. Here you go. Let me see. Lil Ronnie, is that his name? Oh my God. They say somebody killed him and his daughter. They shot him. Oh my God. My heart and prayers goes out to that family, bro. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. He's Somalian? That is ridiculous. That is sad. That is really, really sad. Like I said, at one point, I talked about the women not having no values, but let's talk about the men. I don't want to see the video, man. At one point, man, there was a thing where women and children were off limits. Not no more. Not no more. My heart and prayers go out to the family of Lil Ronnie, if that's his name. Rest in peace, man. What? The level of desensitization, if that's even a word, that America has gone through. If you ever seen somebody shot and killed in real life, or even dead in real life, you understand that there's an energy that never leaves you once you see some shit like that. So to be reposting shit like that, yeah, that's yeah. Rest in peace, and my condolences go out to that family. I don't never want to see no shit like that. But like I said, if anybody has ever been around a dead body, or especially a freshly dead body, or seen someone killed in front of you, I've seen multiple situations of that nature. That ain't nothing to play with, bro. That ain't nothing to play with. And that the images, the eerie energy, it never leaves you. It literally never leaves you. Never. All right. Let's move on. All right. D9, Southern University, y'all up next. Now, hold on, y'all. This hat. Sorry, y'all. I just came on here looking any kind of way. I see, girl, they just gonna have to get it how they live. If I'm on here looking like a baked potato, then that's just what it's gonna be. I'm on here like a baked potato. It is what it is. If I'm on here looking like a pack of hot fries, that's what it's gonna have to be. Okay. So, anyways, he might have said a sweet potato. I do look like a yam, huh? Giving yam teas, girl. Not the yams. Can I get to the yams? Sweet, sweet yams, girl, not the yams, girl. I look so bad. I don't care. We outside anyway. But anyway, Southern University. Let's get the boy on here. Eric, what was his name? I don't want to not say his name correctly, so let me go get him on here. We spoke about this before. This young man, unfortunately, was killed at Southern University. He was killed at Southern University. He was a junior at Southern University. He marched in the marching band, the Human Jukebox, the greatest band in the land, period, point blank, as it pertains to colleges. But he was in line or online to pledge Omega Psi Phi. Now, we spoke about this last live we did. We spoke about this. And in this live, I told y'all, because Caleb, that's his name, Caleb. I told you guys that because I obviously am friends with actual people in New Orleans, because I'm from New Orleans, I had heard something different. I had heard that this boy, they say he just passed out on the line. I told y'all that wasn't true. They say that this boy was beaten. This is what I heard the next morning. The morning they announced it, that was the rumor on Facebook amongst people I really know in real life, that boy was beaten to death. Okay. And I said I believed it. I said because the D9 loves to go around saying that they don't haze nobody, but the whole time that's all they be doing. Now, every line don't have that level of hazing. I know that. So if you're on here and you a ski-wee or something like that and you didn't get your ass whipped, congratulations, you're lucky. But we do know that a lot of the other ski-wees, and I don't just mean the pink and greens, I'm talking about the blues, the reds, all of y'all, the crimson and cream, or whatever the hell y'all is. A lot of y'all be around there getting your ass whipped to go down there and be on a D9 people, okay? Now, I told y'all that that's what happened, and it turns out that is actually what happened. Now, I told you the rumor that I heard was that they had beat him and hit him in the chest. They revived him, brought him back, okay? And then left him, from what I'm hearing, not left him, but kind of like watched him and then brought him to the doctor where they pronounced him dead. Okay, it's a lot of stuff being exposed about what actually happened. I didn't know he went to Warren Easton. That's a high school in New Orleans. They had a picture of him on the banner. Somebody said that the daddy was in I saw somebody say that the daddy was in the parade. I did not see him, but he did go to Warren Easton, which is used to be one of the greatest schools. I don't know how it is now, but he come from a family, bro, of people who, like they ain't no bums. And even if there was, it still wouldn't excuse what happened. Let me also say this to the D9 people who saying y'all trying to lump us all together and you don't need to speak on this because you're not D9 and this, that, and the third. Baby, let me tell y'all something. We don't have to be D9 to know right is right and wrong is wrong. We don't have to be D9 to see that y'all over there playing witchcraft and taking the lives of other people. Okay? We don't have to be that. We can speak on whatever the pluck we want to speak on when it affects the community. Okay? Because this boy had not crossed the burning sands yet. So that means he didn't belong to you, duck, duck, goose. He actually belonged to us. Okay? He hadn't crossed your burning sands yet. You dog barking bastards. Yes, all of the ski-wees, all of y'all on here talking about, y'all need to stop talking about D9. Y'all don't know nothing about, girl, to be completely honest, most of us know more about your organization than you do. Are y'all ready to talk about it? Or no? Most of the people who went and actually did the research on y'all organization know more about your shit than you do. Don't play with no us. And we get to say what we want to say. Now, when you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're D9 and you're wrong, I mean, you think that this is wrong, just say, yeah, bro, I'm D9, but I think that that's excessive. I think hazing shouldn't be happening. You know, they came out in the 80s or the 90s. I can't remember saying that they're not hazing no more. They've always hazed. They never stopped hazing. But I would like for everybody in this chat, if you have young children who are wanting to go to college or wanting to go to and join these organizations, have that conversation with your kids. Have that conversation with your kids that this type of stuff is going to happen and you shouldn't take it just to belong to an organization. Okay? Now, here's the update. Here's the update. Here's the update. Here is the update. Y'all get the likes up on the video. It says, I-Team sources, SU fraternity members lied about where Pledge's death happened. Okay, let's get into this video. We don't need to read. Let's get into the video. I think they're going to play some doggone ads, of course. We're going to get into the video of what the news people said. Get the likes up.
From the WFBI team now, some shocking new details are emerging as tied to the death of that Southern University student, Caleb Wilson. Our sources tell the I-Team the story that the fraternity members initially told police about where Wilson collapsed, that whole story was fabricated.
This is something the I-Team broke this morning. Our chief investigator, Chris Nakamoto, is here now with the big lie fraternity members allegedly told police.
Good evening. Initially, fraternity members of Omega Psi Phi told police that Caleb Wilson collapsed at the North Sherwood Breck Park. But today, the I-Team learned Wilson and the frat members were never at that park. Instead, we're told they were at a warehouse when Wilson collapsed and fell unresponsive. 20-year-old Caleb Wilson's death did not have to happen, according to sources with direct knowledge of it. The scholar and member of the Human Jukebox had a bright future ahead of him. The I-Team learned tonight Wilson was among at least 9 pledges in a line during an unsanctioned off-campus fraternity ritual when each one was allegedly forced to take blows to the chest. Those sources say Wilson collapsed and began having a seizure, and that's when a cover-up ensued. When Wilson was hit, some of those fraternity members brought him to the hospital, and it was doctors at Baton Rouge General who called police about Wilson's death. That's when Baton Rouge police opened an investigation. Initially, police were told the incident happened at a Breck Park on North Sherwood. But tonight, the I-Team learned that was all a fabrication. The pledges and the fraternity brothers were never at that Breck Park at all and met at an off-site location to concoct the story about the Breck Park. Omega Psi Phi issued a statement last week extending profound sorrow and condolences for Wilson's death, and said they are working to gather accurate information. According to the East Baton Rouge Parish Coroner's Office, the cause and manner of death are currently undetermined and pending further study and testing. Our sources say there are multiple individuals that were responsible for the unsanctioned off-campus fraternity ritual, but not all will face the same level of involvement. We're told it's a possibility that criminal charges could come depending on the involvement of those who took part and for the cover-up. For the WAFBI team, I'm Chris Nakamoto. Guys?
Let me say this. If them fools could lie about something as frivolous as the location to where this happened, I don't trust anything they have to say. You know what else I don't trust? Anything the organization has to say. You know what else I don't trust? I don't trust nobody, nothing around none of this stuff. They, according to what they're saying, they beat this boy, probably was hitting him in the chest like crazy, could have damn stopped his heart or something. You see what I'm saying? Because they're so stupid and dumb. You know, and you know what's odd too? I find that these people, when they cross with their line brothers, they share this camaraderie because they both share the same abuse stories. Rather it's physical, verbal, mental, emotional, it don't matter. It's all abuse. And it will make sense that they will be behind doors when they do this shit. You don't want to be in no park doing no shit like that, enough for the police to stop by and see. I don't trust nothing these people got to say. Nothing. And Omega Sci-Fi, if I was the police, I would hand it over to the state and make it to where they can't even go in and do no doggone. And we don't want you to do no research. No. According to my daughter, she said that all of them had to deactivate their social media. Right after all of that happened, all of the brothers, the bros, or whatever they is, deactivated all their social media. I'm pretty positive that was sent from the ups, from the top. Come on, man. I don't trust nothing that happened with this situation. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all know how I feel about the D9 organization. It ain't never did no good for no niggas, no way. So what we holding on to it for? You niggas want to run around stomping the yard. You ain't got to be a part of no organization to do that ugly ass shit. Like, it was just unfortunate that this young man lost his life. And I don't want to hear nobody from the D9 say that us as citizens shouldn't have anything to say. Because if you're going to be D9 first, then stick to that shit and stay over there. Let's start separating it. If to all the people who want to windmill with their head down behind this D9 shit, if you want to be D9 first, go be D9 first and see where that gets you. At the end of the day, this was a young black man who lost his life for some stupid foolishness. I hope they all go to jail. Every single one of them. I don't know for how long. It depends on what's going on. I hope they all go to jail for a very long time. A very long time. This is a good question, T. Roberts. It would to me. It's giving Rico tease to me. It's giving Rico tease to me, but see, you got to keep in mind, they're not going to want to go that deep into it because now you start getting higher ups in charge. I mean, in trouble. Yes, they could get in trouble for lying, and yes, they should get in trouble for lying. Yes. You can't lie during the investigation. But I don't trust nothing them fools got to say, no way. Sorry, y'all. This young man lost his damn life. More is going to come out about it. Trust and believe more is going to come out about it. Now, they're going to try to hide as much as they can about this situation because they don't want everything, the house of cards to come falling down. They're hoping that we just get over this and move on to the next. But at the end of the day, if you have kids, high school and or college, even younger, if they, I ain't even saying don't pledge. Do what the hell you want to do, but put some type of self-respect and knowledge into your kids to where they don't accept no shit like that. Please. Because see, that's why I knew I couldn't be on no D9. Girl, go do what? Go get your dry cleaning. Bitch, I got to go to class. Girl, bye. I got to go to class. I'm not worried about your dry. Girl, I get it when I get out. I know I wasn't going to make it. Go pick up. You hungry? Girl, I'm at the movies. Call me back. And try to jump me and see what you get. You're going to walk here, but you may not even make it back. But if you do, you'll be limping back. Don't play with no me. I just know my personality. I don't, you know. But it's unfortunate. My heart and prayers, like I said, go out to the family. They say the daddy was on the float. I didn't see him. It's giving me ritual anyway, to be completely honest. Y'all know them people. Not saying that the daddy did this, but because nigga on the float. Nigga, you just lost your son. What? All right, bet. Anyways, rest in peace to that young man. Whoo, Lord. Oh, don't even get me started in the rituals out the Matrix. Girl, don't get me started in the rituals. Yeah, y'all know they be around there using the Bible, lighting candles and all of that, but not the real Bible. They use their God Bible. Each one of them have a God. Each one of the sororities and fraternities have their own guard, and they be rounding up doing rituals and sitting in circles and wearing robes and shit. Girl, just like out the movies that y'all call conspiracy theories. I guess that's a conspiracy theory too, though. Whew, child, it's too much. That's the time we living in. This is the time we are living in, and I don't like it. Did I read the super chat? Markeisha Williams, she said, I miss you. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the super chat. And yes, I'm back. Miss y'all too. Bobby Rodriguez, thank you for the super chat. Angie Stone sounds so tired in the video when she was calling out the industry. Glad you are back. Pray for me. I'm having a hysterectomy in a few days. I know I will be watching you while I'm on recovery. Love you, boo. Oh man, listen. First of all, thank you for the super chat and get well soon. I have a friend that had a hysterectomy. I think that's what she had. She had something removed down there. But yeah, get well soon. Get well soon. Thank you so much for the super chat. Bama Tiff, thank you for the super chat. I'm on dialysis. It's life-changing. Oh my God, I'm praying for you. Man, listen. I'm praying for you. I want you to get better. You will get better. You just gotta eat right, do what you gotta do. And this too shall pass. My heart goes out to anybody who dealing with anything like that. Like seriously, like I wouldn't. My heart goes out to you. Thank you for the super chat. Rondo 23, thank you for the super chat. I watched and learned so much from you. We appreciate you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Nika, thank you for the super chat. We're so glad you're back, boo. Did you hear about the rapper Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter getting slain in the car wash in Fort Washington, Texas? Yeah, I just pulled it up. I know you probably sent that before I pulled it up. I'm going to look into that because I didn't get to look all the way into it, but I'm definitely going to look into it. I wasn't doing a lot of social media this weekend. The stuff I did see, I wrote down to come back and talk to y'all about. But yeah, thank you so much for the super chat, Nika. Aisha, thank you for the super chat. Her Nina Simone was horrible, terrible. I heard. I didn't see it. I didn't share it. I didn't see it. Talise, thank you for the super chat. Ukraine has one of the largest child trafficking rings and bioweapons labs. That's the biggest Putin. That's the biggest reason Putin don't like them. Ooh, new perspective. I never heard about that, but it makes sense though. Talise, thank you for the super chat. Trump said, get the money from Europe, as he should. Tina Sanders, thank you for the super chat. Can I call in? Not today, boo. I'm going to start doing some more call-in shows. Just not today. I got to do love and hip-hop. Do y'all still want me to do baddies? I can. I guess I'll do baddies, too. If I do baddies, it's going to come tomorrow. It ain't going to be today if I do baddies. Baddies going to have to come tomorrow, y'all, if I do baddies. Just let me know if y'all want me to do baddies. Nicole Smith, thank you for the super chat. Boo, you are Igga eating while the clears fight F them both. Absolutely. You are my nigga eating. Okay, yeah, my bad. I misread it. Yes, I'm sitting back watching. I ain't got nothing to do with that child at all. Tina Sanders, thank you for the super chat. NATO broke the agreement. They were not to move closer to Russian borders. The U.S. is trying to surround Russia. Also, Zelensky is killing Russians living in Ukraine. Ooh, girl, I'm glad I ain't over there. Y'all remember when them Africans was over there was it Russia? Where it was, where they started having a whole breakout war. Put a one in the chat if you remember that. Them fools started having a whole war out there, and all the Africans. Remember they put them in a basement or something and locked them away and all that. You want to go study abroad, huh? You want to go study abroad? Not me, bitch. I can study right here. Right here. I don't need to go no goddamn where. Was that in Ukraine? Child. That was in Ukraine. Shit. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, girl. Ain't no way. Y'all can have that. I don't need to study that bad. I don't even like studying. I'm just playing. But hell no. Africans, y'all stay up out of them people shit. Talise, thank you for the super chat. Jasmine T. Woo, wig, Tina Crockett. You stupid. Thank you for the super chat. Miasha McLaren, thank you for the super chat. Oh no, I'm about to start talking like your man. Where you been? So they had no internet in Louisiana. You can't call nobody. This how we doing. Miss Juvu. I'm sorry, y'all. I was lit. I had so much fun in New Orleans, bro. I was lit. I was like, man, I was like, I'm gonna do a video, I'm gonna go live, and then shit. Next thing, girl, come meet us. Boom, 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 boom. Girl, I ain't had time to do nothing. Do you hear me? Thank you so much for the super chat. Daniel, thank you for the super chat. I heard the gangs are a form of Freemasonry now. Which gangs? Like the YN gangs? Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me, not the least. What you cooking? One. Thank you for the super chat. Boo, we need pre-recorded content for when you go on vacation. OMG, damn near died while you was gone. I'm gonna start doing it. I'm gonna start before. I just haven't had a chance. Y'all know I'm in transition from my job. I'm gonna have more time. Once I finish this out, I'm gonna have so much more time to give y'all all type of stuff. Trust and believe, I got y'all. I'm sorry. But thank you so much. What you cooking for the super chat? And Nikki Nicole, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Yes, do baddies because us mods watch together. Okay, I'll do baddies. I'll definitely do baddies. It'll come tomorrow. Not today because I gotta do love and hip hop. So baddies will come tomorrow. I might could get it off tonight. I don't know. It depends. Okay. With that being said, y'all, I gotta get up off of here. I may or may not come back later. If not, I'll try to get baddies out the way and knock that out. We'll see. But anyways, with that being said, y'all, I love y'all down to the ground. Please make sure y'all like the video if you haven't already. Shout out to everybody in the building. And I am about to get up off of here. I will see y'all definitely tomorrow, maybe later. Don't hold me to it, okay? Because I saw Krishan Rockhead was over there being a rockhead. And I'll say, Lord, let me get on this and see what's going on. But we'll see. Love y'all down to the ground. I'm about to Joce y'all out. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go! It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. Also for your boy. Mix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.